Hey guys, Shadow Gaming here, and welcome to part 3 of the Cheese SMP. Today we are heading into the Nether. Now this one's being recorded straight after part 2, so let's just eat some rotten flesh first. Give me a sec, I'm just gonna wait for the effect to wear off. Okay. Great, I'm stuck in a wall. Oh wait, this is someone else's passageway. This is actually pretty funny. They ended off here. So I'm gonna presume that this is actually Lord Zombie Boy's mine in the Nether. Anyway, I'm just gonna head back down here. Now, I've learned the best way to get netherite is to literally just dig straight. And plus, I want to try and get to an outside area. I can hear ghasts, so I know I'm getting close.
Jimbo167 says I might make a base now. Quarantine Shay says finally LOL. Jimbo167 says LOL. Quarantine Shay says you've been to heck and back. Jimbo167 says literally. Quarantine Shay says multiple times. BMNYT says potata. BMNYT says and carrot. BMNYT says my farm can expand.
Oh.
Quarantine Shay says oh hey it day.
I'm just gonna keep on.
BMNYT says frig.
I'm just gonna.
Quarantine Shay says oof.
I'm just gonna keep on recording until I find. Pause recording until I find something. Okay, literally 2 seconds after I paused it, I mined straight into.
Quarantine Shay says creeper beats
Oh
player.
god.
Quarantine Shay says player with shield beats creeper.
How am I gonna do this? Oh no, wait, I just realized. Oh wait, no, that's just the zombie pig one. They don't try and kill you. It's unless you attack them. This is some pretty cool Nether generation though. There's a huge lava pool under me, so I do not want to anger anything. Oh, new biome. Nether wastelands? Okay. Oh no. Yep, I gotta get out of here. It's a normal piglin. I'm just gonna go to the... Okay, I did not make this, so somebody else has already been here. Good and bad. Oh god,
Quarantine Shay says hi Jimbo.
my game almost crashed.
Quarantine Shay says tank. Jimbo 167 says NP. Quarantine Shay says no literally tank. Quarantine Shay says be careful man. Jimbo 167 says B. Quarantine Shay says B. Quarantine Shay says don't get stung. Quarantine Shay says no. Quarantine Shay says, sad face. Quarantine Shay says Jimbo kill B. BMNYT says did he just? BMNYT says, double frowny face. BMNYT says re. BMNYT says BMNYT says Quarantine Shay says now you give me IUT honey. Quarantine Shay says, sad face. BMNYT says forn MRJTEQQKJ hashtag $. BMNYT says FAGH $RNJWRS% OWAA. Jimbo 167 says LMAO. Beeman YT says mother trucker. Quarantine Shay says Beeman it's just a bee, calm down. Beeman YT says you best keep both eyes open when you sleep tonight. Quarantine Shay says Jesus. Jimbo 167 says mans I was just getting a friend honey. Jimbo 167 says it was self-defense. Beeman YT says I will rip everything from your body. Beeman YT says you monster. Quarantine Shay says no you. Beeman YT says that B had a family. Quarantine Shay says no it didn't. Jimbo 167 says he'll kill the family then. Quarantine Shay says it was literally just that B. Beeman YT says all bees are family. Jimbo 167 says FR it was LOL. Jimbo 167 says a single bee. Beeman YT says did you just assume it was single? Jimbo 167 says no I was saying it was the only bee. Quarantine Shay says there he goes again. Beeman YT says re. Beeman YT says you are going on the super watch list. Jimbo 167 says okay. Quarantine Shay says whoa. Jimbo 167 says I'm okay with that. Quarantine Shay says you better be careful. Beeman YT says ah ha 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 ha. Jimbo 167 says it means someone cares. Jimbo 167 says, straight face. Beeman YT says B puns. Quarantine Shay says haha. Jimbo 167 says these are some beautifully thought out puns. Quarantine Shay says Beeman that reaction was a bit much. Beeman YT says ha ha ha. Beeman YT says that was so funny. Beeman YT says IT. Beeman YT says what did you just say? Quarantine Shay says agreed, we really need to be careful before someone starts a war. Beeman YT says B puns mixed with war? Quarantine Shay says it's fine it was for the joke. Jimbo 167 says asterisk BE4. Beeman YT says trigger. Beeman YT says you just reminded me. Beeman YT says of Vietnam. Jimbo 167 says
This is a great episode
Quarantine
already.
Shay says oh sauce. Beeman YT says there were so many botus. Beeman YT says the rivers. Jimbo 167 says ICB. Beeman YT says we're covered. Jimbo 167 says sniff. Jimbo 167 says 2B. Beeman YT says sobbing and. Quarantine Shay says what if the bee want me die? Beeman YT says pain. Quarantine Shay says do I get self-defense? Beeman YT says no. Jimbo 167 says if it starts to attack you it's self-defense. Beeman YT says that's illegal. Quarantine Shay says too bad. Jimbo167 says you can fight back. BMNYT says just run away, till it forgets about you. Jimbo167 says no.
This is annoying.
Quarantine Shay says hi Jimbo. BMNYT says you run out of sight, then when you get back it's fine. Jimbo167 says mind if I use your table? Quarantine Shay says the craft one? Jimbo167 says yeah. Quarantine Shay says not at all. Jimbo167 says THX. Quarantine Shay says NP.
I am dead lost. Oh yeah, I just remembered F and an F3. So I know I'm at the same coordinate as my base on in terms of the Y level. I just remembered I didn't mark my other coordinates down of the base, so all I remember was it was on Y level 12 and 11. How the heck do you even get here? Nope, ain't going that way.
Quarantine Shay says Vietnam was a dumb war. BMNYT says so many died. BMNYT says it was true horror. BMNYT says Larry. BMNYT says Jerry. BMNYT says Gary. BMNYT says Mary. BMNYT says Bob. BMNYT says they all died. Quarantine Shay says LOL did I block you off?
Where the...
Quarantine Shay says Mary was kinda Karenish though. BMNYT says yeah, she did yell at the light a lot. Jimbo167 says what research is the Stuckcutter? Quarantine Shay says she was kinda a female dog. Jimbo167 says rip. BMNYT says stone. Jimbo167 says oh.
So... I'm kind of really far off. This one again. Yeah, all four of us.
Quarantine Shay says my flowers, sad face. Quarantine Shay says I lost my flowers when I died. Jimbo 167 says I killed a creeper.
Now I just exit. And I just go back in. And it brings me to this area.
Quarantine Shay says Jimbo, you remember what this looked like, right? Quarantine Shay says it changed so much. Jimbo 167 says yeah. Jimbo 167 says you doing the same design from my server? Quarantine Shay says kinda.
That ain't gonna work. Where the heck am I though? Like, how are you supposed to escape? So there's 3 paths. There's this bottom path. This bottom path leads to a mine shaft.
Quarantine Shay says so many baked put it.
So I've checked every way in the mine shaft. No, this one ain't available. Oh, there's nothing down that way.
Quarantine Shay says which side should have the animals and which side put its?
Nothing this one. The only way to go is this way. I'll head this way first.
BMNYT says yes.
Excuse me?
Quarantine Shay says no.
Now this way literally leads right there, yes. So that doesn't really matter. None of these ways here to the thing. The only way to go is this way. There's light up there, but that's probably lava. Well, there's nothing this way, so it's worth a shot.
Jimbo 167 says no. Quarantine Shay says what happened?
Down. I want to go up as much as possible.
Jimbo 167 says creeper attic. Quarantine Shay says I hear explosions but not SSSSSS.
I think I'm actually. I
Jimbo
might.
167 says it's over here. Quarantine Shay says look at this noob. Jimbo 167 says potate. Quarantine Shay says nice. Jimbo 167 says rare drop cool. Quarantine Shay says rare drop is rare.
Oh, don't tell me I do. Diamonds. Give me a sec, guys. I'm gonna write down these coordinates. Okay, I'm back. Hey guys, I am now going to go through the painstaking process of digging all the way straight up. Yeah, I forgot to press unpause. Basically, I'm trekking my way all the way home. It took me a while to dig straight up. I also have no clue where I'm going. Wait, never mind. No, now I do. My house is roughly this way.
Jimbo167 says I am a kill squid
There
dudes.
we are. Finally, my house.
Quarantine Shay says don't tell a ballistic squid.
Do I have enough iron? I don't have enough iron. No! Oh, need to break into this.
Jimbo167 says here. Jimbo167 says have some gold. Quarantine Shay says, surprised face. Quarantine Shay says wow. BMNYT says I was thinking about don't mine at night. BMNYT says the part where he says something about a creeper being around the corner. Quarantine Shay says LOL. BMNYT says and that's when a creeper jumped out at me.
I now know where I must head. I have to make some sticks, sprint back, so sticks, or first I gotta make oak logs, then planks, then sticks, okay, now I got sticks. I am going to now need to make a sword by putting my sword up like this. Now I can put this like this and get a pickaxe, which is good. Now I can craft gold.
Jimbo167 says
Bruh.
bruh.
Now I can grab gold
Jimbo167 says I
by
didn't grab my bed.
oh haha. That's
Jimbo167 says what a bear.
now grab this. Now do this. 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 How is this not okay? Gold bar. Come on. Generate another gold bar. Bar.
Jimbo167 says I need sheep. Quarantine Shay says Jimbo I fallen. Quarantine Shay says I fallen. Jimbo167 says get a life alert. Quarantine Shay says too late now, sad face. Jimbo167 says, sad face. BMNYT says bro, this skelly has the doggest aim.
There we go. Now I've got gold.
Jimbo
Is
167 says a
it
sheep.
useful at the moment? No.
Jimbo 167 says and a creeper.
I gotta go find a pig or a cow. Okay, I'm just gonna trek all the way back now. Oh, I just realized I paused it. I kind of died and lost my stuff. Okay, guys, we're basically at the diamonds. Right here. I know where it was, though. I know exactly where the diamonds were.
Quarantine Shay says 20.
This way. Dead this way. The coordinates were 188, 13, 644. Now just gotta sprint this way. Based on simple math, I can tell you it's somewhere this way.
Quarantine Shay says chickens are dying today. Jimbo 167 says bruh. Quarantine Shay says god dang it.
Okay, Minecraft's broke. I know I'm close, though. I can sense it. Yep, I remember this is here. Now it's somewhere around here. So let me just head to 188. Oh wait, so this one is 144. Now how am I gonna do this? Okay. And
Quarantine Shay says should I put cobble under the fences? Jimbo 167 says yeah. Quarantine Shay says oh my god. Quarantine Shay says I'm done with these ducking sheep. Quarantine Shay says it's dying.
this is working.
Jimbo 167 says how.
Okay.
Quarantine Shay says
I'm not
wicked
gonna mine the
idiots.
diamond unless I'm sure
Jimbo
there's...
167 says I just put them back.
Okay. Is this gonna be an 8th vein of diamond?
Quarantine Shay says are we living together now?
It's an 8th vein of diamond. Good. Is there anything under it, though? Gotta make sure there are no lava blocks under here. Diamond.
Quarantine Shay says I swear I'm about to murder some sheep. Jimbo 167 says nice.
So I've got 5. 6.
Jimbo 167 says I need white dye. Quarantine Shay says we all able to sleep. BMNYT says yet. Shadow Gaming 505 says no.
Okay, now
Quarantine Shay says also have you noticed I cut back this hill?
I'm just gonna build up.
BMNYT says if you're in the neither, it doesn't matter.
I'm not in the nether, so I need to go.
Says WB.
I'm back.
Quarantine Shay says what does that do? Jimbo 167 says makes concrete. Quarantine Shay says you can pour water on it. Jimbo 167 says oh. Jimbo 167 says I like never use this. Quarantine Shay says put one down. Jimbo 167 says, surprised face. Jimbo 167 says THX. Quarantine Shay says see low. Quarantine Shay says LOL. Quarantine Shay says what you making? Jimbo 167 says a house. Quarantine Shay says oh cool.
I
Jimbo
can't believe it.
167 says just gonna turn it all into concrete first. Jimbo 167 says oh no. Quarantine Shay says try not to get too close to my base with the house I'm currently expanding. Quarantine Shay says that's fine. Shadow Gaming 505 says I'd say that's some pretty concrete evidence. Quarantine Shay says haha. Jimbo 167 says ahaha. Quarantine Shay says you talk just for a pun? Shadow Gaming 505 says yeah. Quarantine Shay says I'm banning you.
I know he won't actually. So put chords again. Oh, wait, I'm heading the wrong way. I'm heading the wrong way. I am definitely heading the wrong way. I need to head this way.
Quarantine Shay says Shadow can you like keep a bed on you or something? Quarantine Shay says me and Jimbo get attacked every 2 seconds. Quarantine Shay says at night.
I do like my joke, though. That's pretty concrete evidence. You know what? I'm just gonna talk in puns from now on. Puns and memes. I might do an episode where I just talk in puns and memes. I cannot tell where the heck I am because my coordinates aren't. Okay, I think I'm near my base. Yep, near my base.
Shadow Gaming 505 says wow. Quarantine Shay says, where you planning on building if you don't mind me asking? Jimbo 167 says not sure. Jimbo 167 says kinda wanna do it a bit over there.
There. Do a jump. It won't let me continue.
Quarantine Shay says over NW.
Is there anywhere better? I can do
Jimbo
this.
167 says that way yet. Quarantine Shay says where the beehive is. Jimbo 167 says kinda. Quarantine Shay says yeah, that works. Jimbo 167 says around there.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Quarantine Shay says shovel 8 bil gone.
Diamonds, though. We got him.
Shay says LOL. Jimbo 167 says LOL. Jimbo 167 says zombie inound. Quarantine Shay says yep.
Okay. I really gotta get some doors. And windows. I definitely need windows. So I'm just gonna mine some wood so I can craft some doors. Do this. Mine up.
Quarantine Shay says my base will prob end up being the biggest LOL. Jimbo 167 says yeah prob. Quarantine Shay says cause I have fat plans. Quarantine Shay says oh my god, I thought I took the song off my playlist, sad face. Quarantine Shay says I can't escape it. Jimbo 167 says been there.
Okay. This now, let's see. How many doors can I only need two? So do this.
Jimbo 167 says I like the fast tick speed. Quarantine Shay says you're welcome. Quarantine Shay says I made it 10. Quarantine Shay says, smiley face.
Now need glass. So I need sand. For that I need a shovel. Okay. Now, need to craft a shovel. A shovel, stone shovel, okay. Stone shovel. Grab this. Time to go. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Jimbo
7.
167 says cheese.
I need exactly 6.
Jimbo 167 says
Or
lunch.
8. Wait, how many do you need? Oh, I know. I need 6. 6. 6, 6,
Quarantine
6.
Shay says sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got it. Oh no, this is but great. My dogs
Jimbo
are barking.
167 says NW.
I'm just gonna
Quarantine
skip
Shay
to when
says.
they stop barking. I've decided I'm gonna turn my house
Quarantine Shay
into.
says where the mayor is in charge of making sure people aren't scamming.
Basically, I'm gonna turn my whole house into cobblestone.
Quarantine Shay says 24. Quarantine Shay says I really wanna see your death history LOL. Jimbo 167 says LMAO. Quarantine Shay says well you'll be first for something. Quarantine Shay says it may not be that duel. Quarantine Shay says but it'll be something.
You guys, I'm just gonna keep on doing this till I run out of cobblestone. I've decided that I actually am gonna continue this on camera. Just because I can. And I need to try and I'll probably start speeding up this section if I decide to edit this video or not, or whether or not it'll actually let me edit this video, because some videos it just won't let me edit them for some reason.
Quarantine Shay says man it feels great to not be blind constantly. Jimbo 167 says dude let's make a diamond hoe. Quarantine Shay says yay.
I am still wondering as to why I made this. I'll clean that up later.
Quarantine Shay says 6 shovels. Quarantine Shay says LOL. Quarantine Shay says gonna have to find a use for all the dirt. Jimbo 167 says geez. Jimbo 167 says same LOL.
You wanna? I'm just gonna go make a.
Quarantine Shay says like make a mountain of sorts LOL.
I'm done. I'm just gonna make a. Stick.
Quarantine Shay says Jimbo. Quarantine Shay says this a good idea?
This is
Jimbo
quicker.
167 says. Quarantine Shay says filling this in. Jimbo 167 says yeah.
Oh god, I think I can hear my dogs preparing to bark at each other again.
Quarantine Shay says the things teamwork can do.
Why did I make more than one axe? I don't need more than one axe.
Quarantine Shay says can I fill in this whole pond? Jimbo 167 says yeah. Quarantine Shay says K. Jimbo 167 says I'm not going to use it.
Okay. This. Now start breaking these down. I gotta break down all the inside walls.
Quarantine Shay says how to not piss off your friend 101. Quarantine Shay says LOL. Jimbo 167 says I wish quartz was easier to get, dash. Jimbo 167 says LOL. Quarantine Shay says agreed.
It's not that hard to get, guys. Come on, just know where it spawns. When I went to the Nether, I personally didn't get much quartz. I saw a ton of quartz. Just didn't bother to get it. So it's not that hard. It's quite easy to find. Come on, guys. I thought you were supposed to be good at Minecraft. Or no, I've memorized basically every crafting recipe of the game. They're better at the game itself. I'm better at... Oh god. Oh god, my dogs are starting to fight again. They're fighting.
Jimbo 167 says zombie villager. Quarantine Shay says keep it.
Yeah, keep the zombie villager.
Quarantine Shay says we can make it into a villager.
Axe that, axe that, axe that. There we go. That is part of my house turned into cobblestone.
Quarantine Shay says was I too late? Quarantine Shay says or did you put it somewhere safe? Jimbo 167 says I don't know where it's at. Quarantine Shay says oh lol.
I'm gonna go start mining for diamonds. I don't know how to make this video any longer. So I know what I'm gonna make down here. Down here, I'm gonna make all my automatic farms. Basically, farms I can automatically make.
Quarantine Shay says what are those chiseled bricks for?
Basically, I'm gonna make tons of auto farms so I can just generate resources quickly. Like,
Jimbo167 says the path for later on.
I know the first one I'm gonna
Quarantine
make is
Shay
an
says,
auto sugarcane farm. Sounds quick and easy. I've memorized how to make it. I know the fundamentals of
Shay
how
says,
to
I
make
think
it.
removing this was a great idea. Jimbo167 says, yeah.
Okay. You guys really think it was a good idea? I don't even know what you're talking about. So, I'm just gonna trust you guys are right. Now I have tons more stone to mine with. Or to build with.
Quarantine Shay says, LOL, your modern kinda house really doesn't fit in here, LOL. Jimbo167 says, yeah, LOL.
So there were...
Jimbo167 says, I need to terraform. Jimbo167 says, a lot. Quarantine Shay says, can you find the odd one out? Quarantine Shay says, LOL.
Once this wooden pickaxe is done, I'll go check on their bases.
Jimbo167 says, go big or go home. Jimbo167 says, LOL. Quarantine Shay says, I'm hunger BRB. Jimbo167 says, KK. Quarantine Shay says, gonna ask my mom if she make dinner cause usually it done by now.
There we go. Oh no.
BMNYT says, back noobs. Jimbo167 says, WB.
Creeper hole. Also known as my bomb protection hole.
BMNYT says, what's a WB? Jimbo167 says, welcome back. BMNYT says, oh.
Oh god. My dogs are starting to bark again. Oh no.
BMNYT says, I thought you misspelled WYB.
Okay. I definitely need torches. Dogs, start barking! I'm just gonna pause it again until they stop barking.
Jimbo167
Hey,
says,
basically, while my dogs have been barking their heads off, I've been
Quarantine Shay says, K follow.
making that room larger. That room down there larger. I've been smelting glass, and I crafted torches and lit up the place. I'm
Shay
just...
says, I know where it is cause I died there. Jimbo167 says, LOL.
Okay, the glass is done. The glass is done. Now, I can make glass panes. Basically, I figure I have enough items to craft an observer. So, panes. I think I might have done my math exactly. Now nothing can get in, I believe. If I keep the doors shut. Okay. Now what? I gotta think. What have I not done? Wait. How much iron do I have? Do I even have iron? I have 2 iron. So I need iron, wood, and cobblestone. Redstone. That it? Oh, I need more cobblestone than this to create a farm. Okay, I've got 4. That's still not enough. Oh, I have 10 iron ore I can go smelt.
Jimbo 167 says THX.
So I'll
Quarantine
smelt
Shay says
this.
NP.
So I know I need to do this. Nether quartz.
Quarantine Shay says, do
Observer.
you need me to take you back or you
So
good?
in order to make this,
Jimbo
we need
167 says I'm good.
this is a triple
Quarantine Shay
farm,
says K good.
as it can farm sugarcane, cactus, or bamboo. Basically, it'll detect when it's grown to a certain height. It'll activate a piston, which pushes out and breaks the block. Then it'll keep growing. Then it'll start growing up again till it reaches the observer.
Quarantine Shay says, bro, this where I die.
So how do you make a piston? Of course, you can make a piston right now. Now, hopper. Oh, I need to craft a chest. I got enough
Quarantine
iron
Shay
for
says
this.
not making the same mistake again.
Just gotta craft a chest.
Quarantine Shay says dies.
Chest.
Jimbo 167 says LOL.
Hopper. So for this,
Quarantine
we're gonna
Shay says
need.
LOL.
So for this, we're gonna need an observer. Whatever it is we want to farm. A hopper. A piston. Note this is all for one machine. So you need to get quite a lot of resources just for this one machine. Now, I don't have dirt.
Quarantine Shay says rose bushes.
Oh, I don't have any dirt. We need 1 dirt as, well, the growing plate. Basically, what it grows on. Because it's growing something. And for sugarcane in particular, you also need a bucket of water. Okay, we also need a minecart. And I don't want to use up a powered rail just for this. Do I have any
Quarantine Shay says
pickaxes?
can't miss home base now, can we?
For now, I'm going to use a powered rail. But you can use
Jimbo
any rail you want to.
167 says nope LMAO.
Oh, actually, no, I think you might need a powered rail.
Jimbo 167 says yeah, these are the right doors.
Let's just go check what they're up to first.
Quarantine Shay says nice. Quarantine Shay
Ooh,
says looks sick.
it's
Jimbo
pretty nice.
167 says I need snad.
Even though he hasn't... Ooh. I see they're trying to go for like a modern house design. I see.
Quarantine Shay says for a sec I thought a sheep escaped again.
Now,
Quarantine Shay says shadow. Quarantine Shay says WYD. Shadow Gaming 505 says just checking out you base. Quarantine Shay says OLOL. Quarantine Shay says like it. Shadow Gaming 505 says yet.
I'm just gonna take a dirt from here. So now I've got a dirt. Am I missing anything? Redstone. Now, we're gonna take the minecart and a hopper
Quarantine Shay says this is what happens when I have
to
ideas.
create a
Smiley face.
minecart with hopper. Wait, we also need a chest. So you're gonna need 2 chests for this. I believe we have anything.
Quarantine Shay says I love having ideas.
Okay. Wait, we need a bucket with water. Or we need to place this machine directly beside water.
Quarantine Shay says Jim. Jimbo 167
Or no.
says.
There are
Quarantine Shay says I had that LOL.
There's 2 things we can do here. One is
Jimbo
make
167 says OLOL.
a staircase and waterlog it is what we're going to need to do. So, give me a sec. So, we make a bucket.
Quarantine Shay says oh. Quarantine Shay says nice.
And stairs. Now we've got everything we need to create this machine. Let me just take the bucket. Fill it up with water. And we can get this on with.
Quarantine Shay says will we ever run out? Quarantine Shay says abjured.
Okay.
Jimbo 167 says prob not.
So I need an area.
Quarantine Shay says LOL.
So where to build?
Quarantine Shay says out of styrus. Quarantine Shay says.
Oh, he gave me a bow. Ooh, that's actually a pretty good bow.
Jimbo 167 says I just made 16. Quarantine Shay says LOL.
Give me a sec. I'm gonna break some of this stone. I'll tell you when I've broken enough stone. Okay, I'm back. I don't want my statistics. Okay. Now, this is an approximate estimate of the area we are going to need. Now, first we need a block of some kind. Any kind. I'm going to use gravel here. Next.
Jimbo 167 says sorry if I hit you.
Okay. So now,
Quarantine Shay says you didn't.
make a space underneath this block. To make a hole in the ground. Now fill it with... Now, basically it's got to be angled basically, so you'll see the stairs will be facing this way. It's basically the hole in the stairs.
Jimbo
It'll basically look like
says,
this.
"Oh, kook so fast."
It looks like this when it's in there.
Quarantine Shay says, "Yeah."
So now we remove this block in front of it, unless it's already a dirt block, and replace it with, well, dirt block. Now we take our water bucket and we use it on the staircase. So now this staircase is waterlogged. So it's no longer useful to us anymore, basically. Now, bring out the block that I told you to remove earlier. Now, I'm going to use this block you don't have to have this block, and place a piston on top of it facing this way. And place the observer. You gotta place it like this, though. You gotta be facing.
Quarantine Shay says, "Can you handle ZE
So,
chickens?"
so the
Jimbo
face has gotta be facing
167
this
says,
way.
"We gonna fill with
The
dirt."
same way as the piston.
Quarantine Shay says, "For a sec." Jimbo 167 says, "Yeah, 1 SEC."
Now take. I'm gonna switch this
Quarantine
block
Shay says, "NVM they moved."
for. Now place another block right here. Now place a single redstone dust atop this block right here. So now, if I place a block here, hey, I just realized if there was a huge tower of. If I mine this block and there's a huge tower of. There's a huge tower of gravel above it, it would make.
Quarantine Shay says,
So you
"You
see
have
how.
mine rid."
So you see that? That's basically how it's going to work. That right there is the removal system. Now, let's dig down to get the retrieval system. But first, I need to check something. I legit don't know. Okay, it works. Good. Now, we need to mine.
Jimbo 167 says, "Yeah, I do." Jimbo 167 says, "Cap, sorry."
Okay, so now
Quarantine Shay says, "LOL."
I really need to go get a
Jimbo
pickaxe.
167 says, "Wait, what?" Quarantine Shay says, "Really need me to know, LOL." Jimbo 167 says, "It's not installed." Quarantine Shay says.
So now,
Quarantine Shay says, "Oof."
remove the
Jimbo
block
167
underneath
says,
the
"One
block
SEC."
the dirt block. Take your rails from earlier, as well as your minecart with hopper, and your chest. I just realized we did forget something. Now, take the rail, place the minecart with hopper on top. So now,
Quarantine Shay says, "Bro."
I just realized, again, I forgot something. A pickaxe. And I'm not in creative mode either.
BMNYT says, "Alright."
Now I do this. So now I believe any block I
BMNYT
throw.
says, "I'm about done for today."
See? It's gone.
BMNYT says, "Bye-bye, now."
It'll appear.
BMNYT says, "Beeman, out." Quarantine Shay says, "Qua."
I just realized I forgot something. Step in the
Quarantine Shay
thing.
says, "SKE."
KB man's gone. Mine underneath this block. And you gotta make it a chest. Oh, come on, Lapis Lazuli right there. Now, Yeah, I forgot a hopper. Give me a sec, guys. I'm gonna go grab a hopper. Okay, guys, I'm back. Got my hopper. Now you want to place your chest right here. I'm gonna remove this dirt block temporarily. So now, take your hopper. Now, place the hopper. Oh, I forgot about that. I'll fix it in a sec. And think this through. Basically, take your hopper. What?
Quarantine Shay says so many put it.
Shift click place. What? I'm so confused. Now, that's better. I am about to drown. Woo. That was close. Now I'm gonna patch this up. Okay, now we're gonna do this all over again. Now it has to be a minecart with a hopper, I'm pretty sure. Otherwise it won't work. I can neither confirm nor deny that at this moment. But now let's see. Okay. The system is now complete. I'm still debating what I should give the title of this video as. Boom. There we go.
Quarantine Shay says this place used to be so small lol.
Now it's an auto farm. And I'd recommend placing a block right here, because the piston's gonna push this outward. It's gonna push it outward. And it'll probably end up landing on top of the chest. But if you do this, it'll block it, and then it'll fall straight down. And then you can reap your reward. So yeah.
Quarantine Shay says Shadow. Shadow Gaming 505 says yet. Quarantine Shay says you haven't talked much. Shadow Gaming 505 says Sredi I was very busy. Quarantine Shay says also, have you been recording nearly this whole time? Shadow Gaming 505 says yeah, I recorded 3 vids. Jimbo 167 says dude it what uninstall. Quarantine Shay says dang. Quarantine Shay says oof. Quarantine Shay says yeah I had that problem too.
Okay,
Jimbo
guys.
167 says it's not even showing as a Java installer. Quarantine Shay says I just gave up.
Okay, guys.
Jimbo 167 says maybe I need to update Java or SMTH.
Okay, guys. I'm Nightmare Shadow
Quarantine Shay
Gaming.
says I only have Optifine because of Badlion.
Be sure to like,
Jimbo 167 says
subscribe,
let me download
and
Java
ring the
again.
notification bell to get uploaded to get notified when I upload my next video. I'm Nightmare Shadow Gaming. Goodbye.